Let's get moving together. So go ahead and find a nice sitting position. Feeling the length of your spine, shoulders just dripping away from those earlobes. And we'll start with nice deep breaths together. So reaching through the arms, inhale, lengthen and reach up, full inhale, and exhale, opening. Good, and we'll do that again. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, open. Good, feeling that lengthen, reach through the fingertips out to the side. Now we'll take our side bend, inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, finding that hand to the floor and arcing up and over. Enjoying that long side stretch here. We'll scoop the abs in and curl on that diagonal, pulling your abdominals away from your fingertips. Nice deep breath here. And then we'll come back to our sideways position. Inhale and exhale, bring ourselves back up. Other side, reaching one arm up. Inhale and finding that hand to the floor. Side bend up and away, keeping that sitting bone reaching down to the floor. Lengthening that waistline and then folding up and over the diagonal, scoop the abs in and reach. Good. And then coming back to our center position, inhale and exhale and come back up. Let's continue with that with a circle. So we're going to go over again, up and over. And then going through that diagonal place, looking towards your belly button, continue to circle to the other side. Find the other hand on the floor, the other diagonal. Come back to that sideways position and then up. Let's do that again, same direction. Full circle, up and over. And then hollowing up and over the waistline, curving, stretching through that low back to the other side. And up again. We'll reverse it now twice the other way. Up and over, inhale. And exhale, continue to move and breathe, circling. Abs are there to help you to support your spine. And up one more time, up and over, reach. And freedom of that spine as you scoop forward to the other side. Good, and then coming back up. Just taking the hands now, linking your fingers, pressing through the palms of the hands, stretching out the arms, maybe getting a little shoulder stretch there too. And then flip the hands inside out and press the other way, stretching through the forearms. Good. And then release, just shake it out. And we'll bring our legs around to the side and do a few little stretches for our back here. So again, holding on to either the shins or underneath the thighs, hollow and contract, scoop that out. Hold those shoulder blades wide apart. And then rocking head forward, bringing the sit bones back underneath you. Slide the shoulders down, lift the heart, open the back of the neck long, opening the chest. And coming back to center. Do that again. Hollow the abdominals inward and scoop, rounding through that low spine. Pause here for a second and take a little shift to the rib cage, leaning over to one side, stretching the sides of the back there. Come back to center, other side, shift and peekaboo to the other side. Good, and then coming forward. Again, rocking over that waistline, send the shoulders down the back, open the heart, looking upward. It's a little high release. Coming back to center. This time, let's go into our butterfly stretch. So letting the soles of the feet come together, opening those knees, and just diving forward. Stretching out through the hips, releasing through the low back. Good, and then roll yourself back up to center. Bring your knees back toward the sky. Walk your feet a little bit further away from your pelvis. Feeling that length through the spine. You can do this next part either holding onto your legs or challenge yourself with the arms away. We're going to slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Scooping out the belly. Take your time here. Go slowly. Let the shoulders slowly melt away from those ears. If you can very, very slowly and deliberately roll through, discovering those places where your abdominals talk to you a little bit. Good. And then bring one knee into the chest and the other knee into your chest. Release that low back into the floor. Open wide through the chest, easy neck. We'll take our hands on top of the knees now and go into your stirring. So massaging that low back and circling. 3 or 4 times one direction, and then going the other way as well. Giving yourself a little massage through that low back. Good. We'll reach the arms up to the ceiling and open out to our T, palms up to the ceiling, release, relax, and then we'll take our twist. Knees going over to the left and head spiraling over to the right. Again, once you arrive, just try to release the shoulders, breathe into that low back, that outer hip. And on your next exhale, scooping the abs in, bringing the pelvis back to center. We'll go to the other side, ease over to the right, head turns over to the left. And again, release, breathe and settle in. Good, and again, exhale, bringing your abdominals in to bring the pelvis back to center, legs follow. We're gonna take a little rotator stretch here. So taking your right foot, right ankle crossed over your left knee, and then right hand goes between the two legs. You can either clasp your hands behind that left thigh or on top of that left shin. Try to relax your head on the floor as best you can. And then as you're pulling your thighs in towards your chest, reach your tailbone down toward the floor. Feel that oppositional stretch there. Deep breaths into those hips, into those muscles you're feeling. Maybe take a little shift side to side, discovering other tight places in there. Waking up that stretch for us today. Good. One more deep breath. And then we'll carefully release and try the other side. So now I'm taking my left ankle casually crossed over that right thigh. Left hand goes between, right hand on the outside, linking either behind the thigh or on top of that right shin. And again, tailbone reaches downward, lengthening the spine as you're pulling those thighs into your chest. And again, deep breaths here. As you're stretching, you can investigate other tight zones here. Take a little shift side to side. Good, one more deep breath. And then we'll carefully release that. Continue holding on to that right knee as you extend the left leg down toward the floor. And we'll take a few little stretches here, holding on to the knee with the same hand as leg, right hand, opening that thigh out to the side so you're feeling a little bit more of that inner thigh stretch. Continue feeling your left leg long on the floor. Good, and then from here again, zip up those abdominals, bring that leg back up to center. Take the opposite hand on the outside. We'll take our twist stretch here. So letting the right knee come across the waistline, across the body into another spiral twist, breathing there, again, releasing through the neck and shoulders as well. Good, and again, bringing the pelvis back to center. Make sure both sides of the waistline seem even and long. We'll extend that right leg now, going up for our hamstring stretches here. Again, you can take the back of the thigh, maybe higher up toward the calf. And again, easing into your hamstring stretch, sending those exhales down through the back of the thigh. Good. We'll flex and fold, bending the knee, flexing the foot, releasing that. And then exhale, lengthening through that flexed foot, sending the heel back up to the ceiling, waking up that calf stretch. And then we'll point through the foot, folding it in. That's it. Let's try that again. Bend and flex and fold. Good. Inhale there. And exhale, reaching it back up to the sky. Good. And then point, perhaps getting a little deeper, a little closer in. Good. Now then, soften that knee, lower the leg just a little bit, just so your thighs aren't gripping. Hands can be on the floor here as your training wheels. Let's go for our 4 circles each way. Inhale, leg goes across the body. Exhale, circle stir down, around, and up. And again, inhale and exhale, trying to keep the pelvis steady as you go. Inhale across, exhale, circle swing. One more set this way. Inhale and around. Let's reverse for 4. Inhale, open away from center. Exhale, circle and stir. And again, open and circle 2. And 3. And around. And last time, 4. And around. Good. Come back up to the center. Maybe give it a little more stretch. See if you can get a little bit more range there. And then lengthen that leg. Send it all the way down to the floor where it will stay nice and long and heavy. Let's fold the other leg in. Left knee into the chest. Working that fold in the hip socket there. Good. And then we'll hold on to it with the left hand. Rotate it open. Feeling that inner thigh stretch, pulling the knee out to the side, keeping that right hip from wanting to roll up off the floor though. Good, and then we'll bring it back to our center line, taking the outside of that left knee with the right hand, take it across the body again for another twist. You can turn your head toward the left, breathe into that low back. Good, and again, abs help to bring your pelvis back to center. Make sure both sides of the waistline are even and long here. We'll extend that left leg and take a hold for your hamstring stretches here. Again, as you're sending your exhales down through the back of that left leg, keep feeling the right leg long on the floor. And then we'll flex and fold, bending the knee, flexing the foot, releasing that hamstring tension. And then exhale, lengthening, reach through the heel to extend it back up. And then we'll point the foot, maybe come in a little bit more. And again, try that again, flex and fold. Big inhale here. And exhale, reaching the heel back up to the ceiling. And again, point, maybe get a little bit deeper into your stretch. Excellent. We'll soften that knee, lower it down a little bit. Keep the abdominals at the forefront here. We'll inhale, go across the body, and exhale, circle down, around, and up 4 times. Inhale across, and exhale, pelvis is steady. Inhale, and circle, exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Let's reverse it now. Inhale, open. And exhale, down, around, and up. And 2, use your breath. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 3. Last time. Inhale and exhale. 4. Reach to that leg. Send it down to the floor. And releasing there. Very, very good. All right. Scoop that abs in and bring both knees into your chest. Take that last little stretch before we move into, we're going to do our coordination exercise today. So finding our chest fold, we inhale, exhale, folding underneath the sternum. See if you can extend arms and legs. So you're peekabooing through your legs. We're going to inhale, open the legs apart. Exhale, close. Now, watching one leg stay very, very steady. One leg opens, hands are still hovering off the floor. Exhale, gather, close. Other side, open the other, maintaining that seatbelt of strength. Bring the legs back together, bend your knees, relax your head back down. We'll do all of that again. Exhale, chest fold, extend. Inhale, open both legs. Exhale, close. And then one leg at a time, maintaining your balance, open and close. Other side, inhale and exhale, close. Bend your knees, release back down. 2 more sets. Exhale, curl, reach. Maybe try your legs a little further away from center to challenge yourself. Inhale and exhale. And then one at a time, open. That's it, and close. Keep reaching through the fingertips, shoulders away from those ears. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, bend and rest. Last time. Zip up those tight pants. Curl up. Inhale. Exhale. And one at a time. Inhale. Keep that pelvis from tipping. Other side. Open. That's it. And close. Bend your knees. And release your head back down. Well done. Just let your head roll side to side. Relax the neck. Good job. We're moving into our roll up. So you can either place your feet down on the floor, feet a little bit further away from center, or you can try this with the legs nice and long on the floor. We send the arms up to the ceiling, feeling that width across the shoulder blades, and then up and over without letting the ribs pop open. Keep from arching through that upper back. Here we go. Inhale, the arms float up. Exhale, find that very same chest fold. Good. Continue to roll yourself up and hover and reach in that boomerang shape. Feeling the abdominals reaching away from your fingertips. Inhale and exhale, initiating from that deep scoop. Slide back down, shoulders melting. Right down your center line. And unfurl. We'll continue like this. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. See how smoothly you can curl up. Try not to use a big jolt of momentum. Take that reach up and over, wide upper back. And then exhale, sending it back down, staying very low over the legs. Good, and unfurl. Try that again, 2 more times. Inhale the arms, and exhale, scoop. Beautiful work. That's it, reach up and over. Deep breath in, and exhale, sliding, melting shoulder blades. Curling, hollowing through those abdominals as you unwind. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Great. And on this last one, you know me, I like to take a little deeper stretch. Open those sitting bones apart and then take a nice forward fold over the legs. Extra hamstring stretch here. Release that low back. Good. And again, contract. Roll it back down. Good. Place your hands down beside you on the floor. Bring the knees back into your chest again. And we'll work on our reverse curl. So that little low back stretch and low abdominal work. So you can press your hands into the floor. Inhale. See if you can exhale and peel your hips up. Rocking back. See if you can slowly roll back down. And again, pressing into the floor with the arms, scoop. And roll it back down. That's the hard part, the control element. Again, exhale, scoop. Maybe getting some stretch into the upper back. And low spine, scoop those abdominals in deeply. And again, scoop. And again, trying to curve yourself back down. Quiver, quiver. Hug your knees into your chest. Release. Nodding chin to chest. Roll yourself up. We'll go into our rolling series here. So finding that compact shape, nice and tight. Let the shoulders melt. And we'll scoop the belly so deeply that that's what tips you off balance. Inhale, rock. Exhale, roll up. Find that balance point. Again, inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. Coming right up your center line. Try not to let your feet touch the floor. Hot lava under your toes. Abs are your brakes. Inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. Good. Now then, holding on to the outsides of your shins, see if you can slowly bring your legs up to a little half teaser, little tabletop position, knees together. See if you can release your hands off. Abs are still pulling in, shoulders down the back, lift your chin. See if you can extend one leg and bend. Other side, extend one leg and bend. One more time each side we can do it. Extend and bend. Keep breathing. Other side, reach. Good, and bend. Roll yourself back down onto your back and release. Very, very good. We're going to go into a few of our Fab 5 ab exercises here, beginning with our single bent leg. So again, finding that chest fold position. Exhale, curl yourself up. You're going to hug your right knee into your chest, extend that left leg out, elbows out to the side, belly hollowing. And then we exchange, change, reach. And again, we breathe. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch, exhale, switch. Again, in and in. Scoop the abs up and in. Blow it away. Again, in and in. Breathe out, breathe out. One more set. In and in. Very good. Exhale, exhale. Release your head back down. Relax it there. Very, very good. Now then, same leg choreography, so it's not too different. The legs are still alternating, one leg bend, one leg extend. However, we're going to circle hands around behind the head, elbows wide, and move into our crisscross. So again, we inhale, exhale, chest fold, curling up. We still extend one leg, but now we rotate around that sternum and rotate elbow, opposite elbow to knee. Here we go. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Inhale. Ring it out. And in. And in. Rotate. Exhale. Last set. In. And in. Breathe out. Breathe out. And again, release. Let's take another one of our twist stretches here. Open those arms again out to the side. Taking that twist again, knees over to the left, head over to the right. See if this feels a little different now after working those obliques a bit more. Relax the shoulders, relax the chest. And again, exhale, abs help to bring you back to center, other way. Nice and easy, release, relax. That's your reward for all your good work. Exhale, bring yourself back up. Extend those legs again. Reach those arms overhead. See if you can do half of your roll up one more time. After those abdominals got that extra work, you're going to feel this a little bit more challenging. And then sit yourself up. Maybe open those legs a little bit wider, shoulder distance apart. Flex the feet, send energy out through those heels. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. Mostly working toward having a vertical pelvis here. Extend your zombie, arms out in front. We'll do our spine stretch forward. Exhale, deflate, fold over that waistline, head to tail, stretching across the upper back and into the low back. Inhale, stack yourself back up as you inflate. Let those shoulders release. Let's add our extension. Elbows bend out to the sides, goalpost. Lift your heart, arch that upper back, looking up. And again, return. Let's do that again. Exhale, deflate. Pull the abs in. Reach in opposition. Fingertips reaching forward as the abdominals reach away toward the wall behind you. Inhale, stack the spine, come back up. Long neckline, easy shoulders. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, heart lifts up to the ceiling. And one more time, coming back to center. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hollow over your waistline. Curving up and over. Inhale, stack the spine again. Exhale, elbows bend. And then lifting, opening the chest, pulling those elbows toward each other. Good, and coming back to center. Let's open those arms wide to the side for our saw. Maintain where your sitting bones are. We're gonna spiral rotate, inhale. Exhale, fold, reaching to saw off that ankle, reaching away. Sending energy through those fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale, zip it up, rounding up. And exhale, unwind. Other side. Keep those legs in place. Spiral from the upper body. Exhale, fold and lengthen, reach. Nice shoulder stretch there as well. Inhale, gathering your spine tall. Exhale, unwind. Again, each side. Spiral, feeling that three-dimensional rib cage. Exhale, fold and lengthen. Good. Inhale, stacking the spine again. And exhale, lengthening that neckline, easy shoulders. Again, other side, spiral, inhale. And exhale, fold and reach. Breathing there. Good. Inhale, gathering it up. And unwind. Good. Just bending the knees now. Place the hands behind yourself. Think about rolling those shoulders open, opening the chest, stretching down, pressing into the hands. We're stretching the forearms once again and opening the chest and shoulders. Good. And then help yourself come back up. Extend those legs one more time. Lengthen the arms up by your ears. And then forward fold again. Stretching over the legs, releasing the low spine. Good. And then we'll roll ourselves back up and transition to lie forward onto your belly. So coming down onto the front of your body. Feel nice and long and open. If you need more padding, you can double up on your mat underneath your hips. Let's start with our body in a narrow little X. So fingers and legs a little bit extended and open apart. Head is just looking down at the mat, energy out through the crown of your head. Keep feeling that support of your abdominals lifting up to support your low back. We're going to take alternating arm and leg lift. So start by sending energy through the right fingers and the left toes. And then long limbs, float those limbs up, keeping the pelvis in place. Exhale, send it back down. Other side. Lengthen energy through the left arm and the right leg. And then hover and float. And then lowering back down. Let's continue alternating like this. Lengthening, feeling that diagonal. And then floating and lifting, keeping your center strong. And lower it back down. And other side. Lengthen and reach, feeling the muscles in the back of the thigh, through the hamstrings and glutes. Lowering back down. One more set each way. Lengthen out and up. Abdominals connect. Exhale, lower down. Other side. Lengthen out and up. And exhale, lower it back down. Very good. Just wag your hips side to side a little bit. You can bring your legs a little bit closer together if you'd like. Bring your hands in towards your shoulders and we'll move into our swan extension here. So here we go. Still feeling that support through your zipper underneath you. Lengthening out, pushing that imaginary marble with your nose. Curious baby eyes looking forward like you're about to learn to crawl. If you can, press into your hands. Opening wide through the chest. Feel those shoulder blades slide down toward your back pockets here, keeping that neckline long. Stay here. Abs are still lifted. Bring your chin towards your chest, just to stretch out through the back of the neck. And then we'll take a little quarter circle, ear to shoulder. Just stay there and stretch the side of the neck. Back down to the front again, chin to chest. Other side, ear to shoulder. Enjoying that stretch. Again, chin to chest, and then returning eyes forward, long neckline. Inhale the height of your extension. Exhale, slowly lowering back down, letting those shoulders stay sliding away from your earlobes as you descend. Let's try that again. Energizing out to the top of the head. Following your focus, feeling the neck extend, the mid-back, that thoracic spine extend, pressing into the hands, abs lift to support that low back. Inhale, exhale, just lowering back down again. Back down that center line. And again, reaching out top of the head. Pressing down into the floor. Strong armpits, wide collarbones, opening your chest. Inhale and exhale, lowering back down. And releasing there. Very good. We'll pause for a little thigh stretch here. So you can make a little pillow for your forehead, one hand underneath. Bending one knee, see if you can take a hold. Maybe you just grab your pant leg. Grab a hold of your ankle if you can. See if you can pull that heel towards your back pocket. And again, if you're not feeling any stretch here, if you want extra, see if you can float that thigh up off the floor a little bit. And breathe into those thigh muscles, the quadriceps. Good. And carefully release. Switch out your hand, try the other side. Bending one leg, grab a hold of whatever you can grab a hold of. Keeping the pelvis steady. See if you can bring that heel in. Again, if you need more stretch, float that thigh up off the floor. Good, and again, easy does it. Carefully release. Let's press up onto our hands and knees. Bring those knees underneath you. And we'll take a little stretch here into our cat and cow. So again, curling that tailbone under, rounding through the upper back. Let your head fall forward, chin to chest. Breathe into those ribs. And then lengthen back out into your long spine. Slide the shoulders back, open your heart, peekaboo forward, arcing the spine here. And again, curling under, scoop the belly deeply, pulling up, rounding through that back like a mad Halloween cat. And then coming back out through that long spine. This time, try not to let your low back go into that arched chest, opening your chest. Just shine your heart light forward. Pull those shoulders away from the ears and look forward. Come back into your long neutral spine. This time, bring your knees together. Still keep your shoulders right over your hands. You're going to tuck the toes under, and you're going to be on the balls of the feet. We're going to find our hovering coffee table. So being on the balls of the feet, see if you can lift the knees just an inch off the floor. Keep that low belly connection and hover. See if you can breathe 4 deep breaths here. Long spine. Abs collecting, deepening on each exhale. One more deep breath. And then slowly coming back. We'll try that one more time. Again, establishing that lift, pulling the heart up away from the floor. Imagine a big sash around your middle. And again, float and hover. Inner thighs together, feeling that center line. Energy out through the head and through the tail, just looking down between your fingers. Perhaps discovering your personal earthquake at this point. And we'll release back down, uncurl your toes, and hinge back into your child's pose. You can stay here with the knees together, or perhaps widen your knees further apart. Let your chest stretch through your arms. Deep breaths into that low back once again. Good job. Let's slowly walk our way back up. And then we'll transition into our leg work today. So find your position on your side, and we'll come into our banana position. So legs angled toward the front corner of your mat there. And you can either lie long on your arm, or you can prop yourself up for a little more challenge. And again, this front arm can be our kickstand, but be aware that your shoulder isn't climbing up toward that ear. Abs are with you, hips and shoulders stay nicely stacked, keeping the pelvis steady. Let's take this top leg and lift it up in parallel, so your foot, knee, and hip are on the same parallel line. We're going to flex that top foot and do a double pulse forward. So we're going to pendulum swing the leg forward and forward. Point through the foot and sweep it back without letting the rib cage rock forward. So we flex, go forward, inhale, inhale, sweep back, exhale, exhale. Again, inhale, inhale, press it back, exhale, exhale. Keep moving and fold. Big stride with that thigh. Press it back. Exhale again. Inhale, inhale and back. Exhale, exhale. Good. Bring it back to center. We're going to play hot potato now. We go tap, tap in the front and tap, tap behind. Again, tap and tap and tap and tap. Waistline stays long throughout. Little happy leg. Tap, tap up and over, tap, tap again, tap, tap and tap, tap. We add to it, tap, tap, float the leg up and tap, tap, float it up and feeling a warming sensation through these outer hip muscles. And tap, tap and lift. Couple more, tap, tap and lift, and tap, tap and lift. Well done. Cross that leg over. We'll find our hands stacked. Let your head rest on the floor. Relaxing and releasing here. Take that top arm, slide it beyond your bottom hand, and then open like a big book. Spiral, let your head roll. Breathe into that another twist stretch there. Good work. And again, reach, gather, and close, and we'll find our other banana shape on the other side. Same thing, either long on your arm or propped up. Hips and shoulders stacked, nice and long through the waistline, easy through the neck. And we start with our pendulum or single leg kick. Take that top leg parallel with the hip, with the floor, flex the foot, and double fold forward. Inhale, inhale, press it back. Keep those abs strong. Back, back, and again, forward, forward, and back, and back. As you get stronger, try to work toward weaning yourself off that kickstand hand. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, a couple more, forward, forward, and back, and back. That's the work. Forward, forward, abs strong. Good. Come back to center for hot potato. We go tap, tap, up and over, tap, tap, and tap, tap, and tap, tap. Again. That's it. Reach, keep breathing, and tap, tap, and tap, tap. One more time, plain. And now we go. A tap, tap, lift. A tap, tap, reaching laser beam energy out through that leg. Tap, tap, and lift. And tap, tap, and lift. And tap, tap, lift. And tap, tap, lift. We can do it one more set. Tap, tap, lift, and tap, tap. Last one. Very good. Crossing that leg, just bend it across. Let that knee rest. Stack your hands, let your head rest on the floor. Taking that top arm, reaching beyond your bottom arm, and then opening that chest stretch. Let your head roll. Surrender here. Good work. And again, gather and bring yourself back together again. We'll roll back over onto our back again. Pull those knees into your chest and maybe take that little butterfly stretch here, pulling the soles of the feet together and the knees wide to the side. Releasing those hips. Again, let that sacrum just melt into the floor a little bit there. Good. And then we'll help the knees to come back together again. Placing the feet on the floor, again, a little bit further away from your pelvis. Knees are still stacked together. Let's practice our roll up in this position, and then we'll add our teaser challenges. So again, inhale. Let's shrug the shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, lengthen away from the ears. Reach the fingertips toward the feet. Nod your chin to chest. Find that chest fold. If you need to, you can use your hands under your thighs to roll yourself up and come all the way up to a sitting position. Take a breath in here. Exhale, keep those knees together and retreat those abdominals away from your fingertips. Try to roll right down that center line again. All the way down. Try that again, just like that. Knees stay together. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, de-shrug. Chest fold. Reach to those fingertips, rolling right up your center line and coming all the way up to sit. Inhale. And again, exhale, descend, rolling back down. Now, if this is challenging enough, stick with that. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, we'll try twice on each side. Extend one leg so your thighs are still on the same plane. They're still together. One leg is just extended. Other foot is anchored into the wet cement. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, de-shrug. Find that chest fold. Rolling up into our half teaser. Reaching arms parallel to that leg. Inhale. Exhale, abs descend, roll it down. Keeping those thighs together. One more time on this side. Inhale and exhale, reach. Roll it up. Open, lift your chin, be triumphant at the top. Exhale, contract. Roll it back down. Switch other side. Two more. Again, either like this or with both feet on the floor. Inhale, shrug. And exhale, nod and fold. Roll it up and reach. Inhale. Exhale, scoop it out. Roll yourself down. Beautiful work, everybody. Nice. One more time. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, slide those fingertips toward the feet. Nod and fold. Roll it up. Inhale at the top. Nice open chest. Exhale, contract. Roll it back down. Release your feet. Pull those knees into your chest. Well done, everybody. Good job. All right. Nod chin to chest. Roll yourself back up to sit. And we're going to come up to our knees here. We'll do our side stretch today this way. So in your kneeling position here, extend one leg out to the side. You can just rest that sole of the foot on the floor, maybe feeling a little exterior ankle stretch there as well. Arms out into a T, and then we're going to tip away from that foot. Place your hand on the floor and then reach up and over with that top arm. Take some nice deep breaths here. Pelvis is forward in that nice lateral curve. You can let your head hang upside down a little bit, get some blood to your brain. Good. Now then place this hand behind your head and then peek up at the ceiling. Open that elbow. Take a little bit of that opening across the chest. Good. Coming back to center. Extend that arm again. Go farther, farther, farther. Inhale, reach your arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, use your abdominals to help yourself come back up, and we'll exchange other side. Reaching that other leg out. Again, you can just place that sole of the foot on the floor. Lengthen those arms out to your T shape. And exhale, up and over, finding the hand to the floor, pelvis forward, and then long reach, sending that arm up and over. Good. Again, you can look at the world upside down here. Let your head hang. Breathe and stretch out. Long through the waistline, sending energy down through that heel. Then again, taking this hand behind the head, spiraling and looking up a little bit. Feel that stretch a little differently through the chest. Good work. Come back to center. Extend farther, farther, farthest. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Inhale the arm back up to the ceiling. Exhale, use your waistline. Bring yourself back up. Good. Let's come back to hands and knees again. And we'll take a little hip flexor and calf stretch, starting with the calf, reaching one ball of the foot behind yourself. Press that heel down toward the floor. Again, shifting your weight back off of your hands toward that heel. Breathing, sending long energy through the knee, stretching out the calf. Good. Now then, come to your hands and see if you can keep your abs lifted, hip bone headlights pointing toward the floor. See if you can stretch and lift that leg up off the floor. So we're floating it up. Now then, curl your spine, bring your knee to your nose, and then you may have to come off one hand, help that foot out in front. That's the not as graceful part. Bring your foot through your hands. And then again, press your pelvis forward. Try to get this knee directly over your heel. Pressing your pelvis forward to feel the hip flexor stretch in the other leg. If you can, lengthen your spine, working that better posture. You can keep your fingertips here on the floor, or if you want to challenge a deeper stretch and more of your balance, zip up your abdominals and bring your hands to that thigh. Again, easy shoulders down the back. Good. One more deep breath here. And then again, carefully help yourself out of this position back to your all fours. We'll do the whole thing on the other side, placing the other ball of the foot back behind you. Press that heel toward the floor. Shift backward away from your fingertips. Long, straight leg in the back. Stretching out the calf. You can still practice that sense of lift through your abdominals. Good. And then again, shift backward or back over your hand. And again, still feeling those hip bone headlights pointing evenly to the floor. See if you can just float that back leg up off the floor. And then cat back curl, nose to knee. Little ab work there. And then again, you may have to shift off of one hand, help yourself into that position, bringing that foot forward. And again, pressing the pelvis forward, knee over that heel, straight line there. Open your chest, work better posture here. Easy long neckline. Sending those exhales down through the front of that back hip. Either staying here or again, ab support. Bring your hands to your thigh and breathe here. Good, one more deep breath. And again, carefully coming out of this, help yourself out. We'll come back to have a seat and bring the soles of the feet together again. And again, we're just going to spill forward, curving forward, head to tail, releasing that low back, releasing those hips. And then rolling up through the spine. Open those arms wide, palms up, lift your heart. Reach the arms slightly behind yourself. And then wrap one arm on top of the other. Give yourself a big hug. And maybe grabbing a hold of the sides of the shoulders, whatever you can grab a hold of there. Folding up and over, just nodding. Again, that little chest fold. Curling and stretching wide across the upper back. Roll yourself up, remembering which elbows on top here. Unwind again, serve it up to the heavens. Open your chest. And other arm on top, other hug. Inhale. And exhale, folding forward. Good. And again, roll yourself back up. And one last reach. And then arms up, legs out in front of yourself. Just wiggle out your legs and fold forward. And I thank you all very much. Have a wonderful Sunday. Good work, everybody. Thank you.